Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our East Coast Glory mod. And holy shit guys, thank you very much for all of the fact that it blew up out of ridiculousness. This series has taken me honestly by surprise because holy fuck balls. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Anyway, so, basically, GG. This episode starts with a bit of an announcement. Basically, I can't get the previous version of the game, the one leading up to this point, because unfortunately, as you can see, the last thing I saved was in 2287, and this same is from another version of the game, which cannot be loaded, because this mod got updated with a few new things, which is good, because that means we've got more things to do, but it means also that we can't have quite the same thing. But do not worry, I've played up to the point where we had last, and I've taken a couple of liberties, for the sake of progression. So let's turn this music down ever so slightly. So basically, what I've done, Capital Brotherhood. Yeah, we've almost secured everything else that I had. I've got I've got the Institute. I've taken over Boston, the Commonwealth. Obviously, taken out this, took out the Enclave, took out them. I actually was able to grab the entire city, which was nice. Haven't gone for these guys yet. I don't have the North. I do not have the North. Regretfully, I do not have the North. It is a shame, but there it is. But do not worry, because I will be going for it in this series. We'll be basically retaking it. It's just shit's been kicking off at the West, and I was hoping to be able to get roughly to the same point, but stuff's kicking off, and I have a feeling if I tried to risk it any further, we'd be ending up having a giant shit-off war that you'd miss. So, let's talk about the new things. Well, first of all, we've got some Nor territories in the north. Nada. Sorry, this reminded me of a show I watched once. Watako Nikoi. No, Watako Nikoi. It's hard being an otaku. Yeah, that one, I think. I have to watch that series again. It was really enjoyable. Anyway, so we've got new lands. Fairly basic nations. But still awesome. And also, we've got Far Harbor! Far Harbor. Yes, so this is actually where Far Harbor is located. So now when I play Fallout 4, eventually, and I get to the Far Harbor DLC, eventually, we'll be able to fully be able to do this, and I'll know where the fuck I am, which makes it even more terrifying, especially with what's on the island. I don't even know, but I'm already shitting myself. Anyway, so we are going to be conquering this place, and God, fucking help me if I ever have to encounter anything that is living on this island, because I swear to God, if there is a giant insect, I'm going to... It's the Jesus Bear! I wondered where he went. He formed his own little island. Oh, it's a shame I'm going to have to kill you. But it's okay. I'll remember you, Jesus Bear. You know what? You know what? I might capture him and just let him loose, and we'll probably see him on the West Coast. Anyway, so that's new. We've also gained... there's a few more factions, I think, now. Or they're alive longer than I realised. Yeah, things have been happening. As mentioned, there's a whole bunch of new things. Apparently, there's an Enclave Chicago branch now. They basically upped and popped out of nowhere. Though, intriguingly enough, they have a fairly generic good guy list. So, yay, I guess? I even get a fucking Brotherhood. Anyway, so they are there. They are Canadian. No, they are Enclave, so they have to go down. Canada is being a douchebag again. Same kind of tech tree or focus tree, but they're Canadian. The worst kind of Enclave, because they'll kill you with kindness and maple syrup. Also, holy shit, King of Simon City. They're kicking off, which is fun. Again, I haven't taken all of these previous locations. Ottawa and Montreal have been fighting, and they've stopped, apparently, which is nice. I'm about to launch an attack on the Nuclear Patriots. So, as I said, for the sake of progression, I did kill this, and I did nab Cuba. Be honest with you, I cheated. I got the teleport thing and just spammed my guys on the ruins of Havana because New York tanked and was like buffed up super, like basically they turned into All Might. So they smacked them down, teleported my guys over there because I could not be asked, and we wiped the floor with them, huzzay. And then I grabbed the south part here. I did debate on whether I should or should not do it, but considering that this was a bitch to walk through, and you will be seeing how much of a bitch this is to walk through, I think I made the right call. However, I made the nice call, and I am also going with, why are they? Oh, they're over there, aren't they? Yeah. I also went with this option over here. So, stuff is going on, which is good. So, you'll be having a war in a few moments where we do that, which is fine. As said, midsection of the land, Scorpion's bite has literally taken out the entirety of the Midwestern Brotherhood of Steel. It's scary. They also are threatening to go to war with me, which is why I've got a whole bunch of army dudes all prepared and all that. Then, of course, these demons of the desert decided to fuck with Simon City, and Simon City decided to fuck with the demon deserts, and they are serving their just desserts. Shit. What else is going on? Oh, yeah, the world is kind of fucked up. A little bit. So, for the sake of all this border goal, we'll just hit this. So, basically, Caesar's Legion, there was a faction called People of the Wasteland who were quite strong, but now they're and Children of the Gate are now at war with the Phantasma Cartel. There was, in fact, 2 Phantasma Cartels, which I found immensely entertaining. But it's kind of, well, at the moment, I could be wrong, but it could be that the Children of the Gate might be or that Phantasma Cartel, because they have just declared war with the Brotherhood of Steel, and they've already taken out a chunk of that. Oh, good news! NCR died. Anyway, so, yeah. It could either be one or the other, but either way, one of these guys... and Canada! Canada returns! It's the sequel of Canada, with its maple syrup rocket launchers. No one can fear the Canucks, seriously. They just have all the weapons of mass destruction in the form of pancakes. So anyway, now that I've bored you to death with all what's been going on, let's get on with our wars, shall we? And also save. I've actually had to turn off auto-saves because it would crash the game. It's too much Canada. I can't handle it. With the Enclave Canada branch and fucking Canada, the game just nopes. It suicides. Anyway, I will be using... It just shows what I've been doing for this session. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be, for future wars, using the All Diplomatic Actions option, which is a console command for those who don't know, where I basically get to declare war without having to justify. I do this because it's a lot easier than having to sit around waiting for God knows how long. And all I do is I activate this, I say, right, on your bike, like I would in Total War, like the Total War series, and then I hit that, and then it goes off, so I can turn it off, whatever. Right, so anyway, let's go back to the war. And los geht's, Männer! Right, so the army we're going up against is the Nuclear Patriots. Oh, the dumb fuckers were training! Oh, the timing. I'm so good at these, I didn't even know. Oh, St. John's Ambulance. They're going to need a few. They have no aircraft, but a shitload of ships. Well, it's good I got my navy. Yeah. Sadly, no New Orleans. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, so whilst we're doing this, I will be answering a few of the questions. Well, I'll also be re-answering a few of the questions that you guys have been posting out onto me. And also... I will be eating some humble pie with one of the things I did, because I did have a massive comment. Like, well, I had one person commentating, not in the most friendly of manners, but truth be told, I have relented on one of the things. So, admittedly, when I did receive the message, I had the, I was still on holiday, and I hadn't checked my Hearts of Iron. Well, my Hearts of Iron had. Well, obviously, I hadn't checked to see if it updated. Yo, guys, come on, push, 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 push. There's a whole fuckload of guys we can just like trap there. Come on. Come in! Come in! Yeah, this area seems to be more developed as an area to move because my guys are actually moving at a normal speed, which is nice. Right, you nudge over there, you nudge over there. That's beauty, that's beauty. Right, you nudge up north. Right, they're running over to there, which is fine, because we're just going to outnumber them. Watch this. Watch the sandwich. The sandwich is real. And... Oh, two, okay. And... there we go. I like that option. There should just be... there should just be a mod. There should be a mod when you, like, win a war. You just hear a random... and, like, gone. Anyway. So... they're gone. Huzzay. Right, so now you guys basically reorg and prepare to go. Oh, you guys can push? Then push! Be that pregnant wife and push! Could you be cheeky pricky up dumpka? Right, so... yeah, I've been using Sarah Lyons as my main command with a marshal on both sides, so, yep, answer that one. She got a shitload of accommodations. She's literally just every... To be honest with you, this is going to prove to be excessively helpful when I'm at war with all of the fucking West. Because holy shit. Right, I think it's time you earned your stripes. Begin the push. How many divisions do we just kill? I'm assuming... Oh, they haven't joined. This is a good thing. Lol, they're still there. Oh, wait, what? They made their own... On one hand, I'm so happy that they decided to be that dumb. On the other half, I just find this immensely entertaining. Right, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, casualties. 7 fucking K. Ouch! Ooh, mechanized training. And I've updated my armor. Huzzay. Right. First of all, you could do with round underscore targeting underscore tactics. Yes! Right, you're not doing anything. Okay. Okay. At least my power suits now are going to be a little bit more up to date. I've also probably got the longest list of infrastructure I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, by the way, to answer people about coring, because some of you guys have put in the comment section about coring states, I did look where roughly you were talking about, where you could core them like here or whatever. And when I was trying to play this game earlier, I had the option to core, when I fumbled around with something regarding, like, occupied states or whatever. But then, like, I don't have the option now. Unless I'm being completely blind. I have a feeling I've missed something, or there's a mod I don't have, but I cannot core. If I could, believe you me, I would core. Because I honestly want to core. I want to use the political power I've got, because then that would be amazing. It would be an utter bitch, because of all of the different areas that I'd have to now core. But... I would like to go for it because it would mean a lot more productivity. But at the moment, I can't see a way to core. If that makes any fucking sense whatsoever. But yeah, so... Oh, by the way, the interesting thing about this war, they've technically won. Phantasma Cartels won. And then, because of the peace talks, because they basically started to win and I took over my territory here, and because I have the player-led conferences mod, they didn't take any of the terrain that I gave them. Because they obviously had all of this shit ton of terrain that they wanted. And I said, okay guys, go for it. They didn't. So now, sure thing. Though I'm glad I'm going to be able to finally secure this. How much death before how much we end? 9k. How many died to that? 62. 9k. 62. Shame. How are you guys doing, though? Yeah, he's alright. Augustus Jones. That is an awesome name for a commander. Ooh, someone just died. 10k. Somebody just got fucked up. Somebody just got fucked up. Somebody just got fucked up. And I'm having a laugh about it. Oh, 11k. So yeah, as you can see, the war's just been going on for, like, a massive kickoff has been going on in the west half of the world quite effectively. And you guys are doing your thing. Very nice sweeping action, I will say. Right, they're gone. Fantastic. 11, yes. Oh, no, almost 12. Lovely. Ooh, can I, like, get 12k before... Because it's such a shitty number to, like, make them capitulate on 11.8. They're going to capitulate because I've just nabbed their base, aren't I? Come on! Kill a few more! 12k, come on! You know you want to. 11.9, come on, yes! Good rounding number. Now don't go to 12.1. You better not... God bloody... Wait, it's an even number, it's fine. If it goes to 7, I swear to God I'm going to read. Thank God. Right, okay. Mine! Yeah! I got the war one. Yeah. That was terrifying. Anyway, so it has Miami as a... Right, let's go back up to the north. I no longer have... There you go. All of the south is ours. As a... Right, so what I'm going to try and do is nab all of this turf, right? Then we're going to nab here, and then we're going to push west. Because I'm honestly excited. Also... Really? Just as I start talking about what I have planned for my... This game knows me too well, and I'm concerned. So, yes, good news on the whole things you guys have been telling me to research. I have looked at things to research, and when I get my next chance, i.e. when this guy's done, I can, in fact, research these things, which is pretty dope. The interesting thing about these, oddly enough, is that in order to research these things, you can actually not just research the Gorse weaponry, but it's actually got, you can research the Tesla and the plasma. Now, the requirements for these, for the Gorse energy, is just overcharged ammo, which is this one. Which is, you know, it's fine, considering it's not actually that different. Like, you lose 4, like, in comparison to the common weaponry, if you're desperate for something like this, you can actually sacrifice 4 damage from soft and transfer 10 to 20. Breakthrough is the same. Piercing is, obviously, it's higher quality, so, you know, it's going to have that. Production cost is slightly more expensive. Reliability is good. Defense is much better. And apparently it has a speed, which is kind of interesting, but sure. Nanda? Wait, does that mean my guys are going to run around looking like... I have no idea. Anyway, so what we can do is we can, in fact, do this, which is pretty cool. But we won't, because this only requires the overcharged ammo. You can also go for Tesla, which requires advanced energy weaponry, which is basically that fucker. And this one, in comparison to... where? Okay. So in comparison to the previous weapon, you get same level, it gets 12 more of a hard attack, and it gets 16 soft attack, which is pretty dope. It has same breakthrough, same speed. This also gets air attack, which doesn't sound overpowered at all. It also gets a shit higher piercing, and again, same production cost and same reliability. Pretty dope. Then we're going to compare the Tesla to the plasma. So, plasma, same defense, more attack, less hard attack, no abilities to do anti-air. That said, in this particular world, anti-air is not a problem because no one uses aircraft. Or if they do, I've got air supremacy, so eh. And I also kind of want to roll with some anti-aircraft vehicles anyway, so again. But this one, I'd say, is the best one. Obviously, this one is good, don't get me wrong. It's pretty much better than, in comparison to, for example, that. If we have the 3 options, obviously, we lose the breakthrough, well... No, okay, so comparison between these two, this is clearly superior. But then if we have a comparison between these 3... Yeah, it's fine. So as you can say, I'm only doing this also because we need to, like, have these guys march, because that's like a fucking age. So, defense is the same across the board. Breakthrough is, well, obviously better on plasma weaponry. Soft attack is better across over on plasma. Hard attack, obviously, much better on Tesla energy. It does have anti-air, which this doesn't, so this does have a point on that one. Piercing, it is bloody good. Not as good as Tesla, but same reliability, same cost, and everything like that. So, arguably, this weapon is superior, but for the sake of that soft and hard attack being... I kind of like the soft attack because we are up against a lot of squishy peoples. We are up against a lot of it. So I'd say this is kind of the best option. I'm aware this is probably pretty damn good because it's no difference. We lost soft attack on advanced weaponry. So, you know, I'd say this is better against tanks. This is better against whatever. Now, I could, in a sense, just research these two and have whatever. But I want my weapons of the, well, future, finger quote. I want to use tanks. Now, okay, going to the whole doctrine thing, because I had a commentator fairly mid-trollish, but raised a good point, which is about using power soldiers. That's what I say, power suits. He did make the good point about using just power suits. Now, initially, I didn't want to go with this option, because I thought, from a lore-minded aspect, I kind of wanted to, you know, have an army with variety. But in the sakes of logistical simplicity, it just makes a lot more sense to roll with equally powerful soldiers. And we will have our own little transport corps, which is why I'm now busy researching a shitload of... where is it? Which is why I'll be dedicating a lot of research towards getting these, whilst I'm, you know, conquering up in the north and doing whatever, which is the plan. Let's go to 4 tiers, just so we're aware. Who's gone to war with what? Who's winning? Oh, they're at war with the Troll Warren. Who's fighting there? I have no idea. Anyway, so... going along to that, yes, I'll eat humble pie and say, for the sake of ease, I did just go power armor companies. Though, because with the Brotherhood of Steel, I think I can get away with it on this one. But in the future, I will not go crazy on the whole getting a shitload of Brotherhood of Steel groups. Because I'd like to have some variety. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get the logistics thing sorted. But when will I need motorized? Do I need motorized? I can't remember. Do I need motorized for you? Or is it signal companies? I can't remember. Well, I'll research both and then we'll know which one I need to go for. What I will say, though, in the sake of a counter-argument, which is something that I've honestly endured and I honestly will stand by, is the doctrines. Now, as the Brotherhood of Steel and as the Enclave, you are kind of forced... I say kind of. It is very much hinted, finger quote, that you should go down the refined warfare tree, because you get basically all buffs concentrated towards your power armor. You can either have points here, which, you know, you lose entrenchment or you lose recruitable population factor. Then, of course, at this point, you can either choose to go evil and do all these sort of things, which like a recruitment multiplication, X, Y, and Z, shock and awe, blah, 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 blah. Or you can go Brotherhood of Steel and be all like, everyone likes you. The causes have joined... What? The cause. Who's the cause and where are you? Okay. Wait, have they just made a new faction? No, people of the Wasteland still are doing that, but apparently now... I'm looking forward to when this fucking war's over, to be honest with you. Right, are you the Major? Yes, of course you're the Major. Invade New Victoria! Come on, someone. Anyway, so, a quick note about... what? Oh yeah, because they're still marching. Because fuck you, that's why. Anyway, north? Yes, good. Yes, north. Good. And then you guys can, like, deploy to whatever. So, yes. So, basically, it is a good idea. If you're not sure how to play Brotherhood of Steel and you want to have a good advantage, this is good. In my opinion, I've done this, I don't like it. Because there's a shitload of population factor that disappear. Like, for all the buffs you get... 3% minus population. More increased training time. More increased training time. Increased training time for that. Loss entrenchment. 3% minus population. Another increase to training time. Slow it down for entrenchment. And also you can't, lowers your maximum entrenchment. If you go for the Brotherhood principle, increases training time. You finally get 2% back on your recruitment population with a non-shitty power armor thing. You then get less population and more time to train. Now, yes, your Brotherhood's power suits are going to be fucking dope as shit, but you'll have no one to use them. Whereas this one is pretty much guided not just for one thing, but for multiple. So, you've got entrenchment and planning, which is kind of the meta, at least to my knowledge. It could be changed by now. But you get maximum planning, maximum entrenchment, and also tactics, no downsides. You then get something for all infantry, both motorized and mechanized, including power suits, plus 10% defense, plus organization. Now, I went for this option because I'm not going down for just leg infantry, but if you did want to go leg infantry, you get 12% defense, faster elastic defense, which allows you to have faster entrenchment speed. You then have, well, that's a tactic, but still. You then have your army getting heart attack, which means you're decent against tanks. Then this one has militia supply use, kind of useless, but it also, but your army does use 8% less supply use. Then we get mercenary conscription, faster recovery rate for leg infantry, and 5% reinforcement rate. And once again, back to going down, you get 5% increase for recruit population, but you lose 5% organization. The final one is a reconnaissance for your leg infantry, soft attack, and hard attack, and also a new tactic. So, not what I would call essentially useful, but if you really cannot afford to use tanks, or you really don't want to, this is a viable choice for you when it comes to dealing with stuff. Going to the one I went with, organization for all leg infantry, motorized, and mechs, and we get an unexpected thrust tactic. Concentrated assault, supply use is improved by 2. Don't know why that's a good thing, that's probably a bad thing. Soft attack, though, is increased by 5. Down south, motorized and mech infantry, 5% increase. Which, over here... Where is it? Yeah, that one. 10%, but you lose population and max entrenchment. So I'll take the 5. Armored assault. Tanks get breakthrough and armor. No downsides. Rapid motorized improvement, which then I get another 5%, so already I'm good, just slightly further down. And I also improve my supply use. I'm going to assume the supply use... Yeah, no, that makes sense, because supply use is more efficient. Ugh. And then finally you get this, which is all army, so legs, power suits included, everyone gets a buff, everyone uses their supplies better, and everyone gets to use blitz. Now, I understand that there are some, there may be some people who think, why are you crying about this so much? But I felt like I didn't really explain the original reason better. So hopefully with that now done, you guys all know why I did this. And this is on top of all of the other buffs that I've got. Which now hopefully means, this should hopefully explain why I went for such a decision, and why I'm sticking with such decisions, and possibly in future playthroughs, I will stick to that doctrine again. Because it's worked for me, it flows with me, and I enjoy it that way. Anyway, enough about that. So, we need more advanced tech. Who is about to research something? What was I going to say? Also, in all that time I've been talking, these guys are still fucking down there. Yeah, that's how slow they are. They take forever. Ugh. Anyway, so... whilst we're doing that, we might as well... Oh yeah, I've been just desperately trying... I've been making a shitload of ports. Just trying to, like... I've been trying to, like, get all the supplies down south, because I did a bit of research saying that it was apparently... in order to improve the supply, is to improve the supply at your capital. Because if your capital goes, every one of the army, basically... the armies die out really quickly. So I thought... I had a thought, which is upgrade the Citadel's infrastructure. That makes it more efficient to come out, which means everything else kind of comes out. Kind of works. I have also built ports closer to the front lines, which allows me to then do other stuff, which is cool. So hopefully I can core one of the states one of these days. It's kind of annoying, though. I would like to get more core states unlocked, but, yeah. I'd love to, but unfortunately I can't. But what I will do is increase the amount of civilian factories I have available to me, just so that way I can go nuts on building up... I'll do this way, because then this area is completely insured at the cost... Like, I'm just going to be going nuts over this point, just so that way I can kind of relax about other supply buildings. Oh my giddy aunt. Holy shit. Yeah, this area is so ready for this. There we go. There we go. I think I might have caught it. Or something. I don't know. Mahor. Anyway. So, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment. I don't think I've built so much shit before in my entire life. And once we get the infrastructure up to, like, to 100%, then maybe... finger quote. Maybe. Right, where do we want to go next? We need to go here, don't we? Yes, right. You go here, and I want you to prepare to go that way. You go here, and prepare to attack that way. I'm probably going to piss off these guys. Are you part of any faction? No. Oh, wait, no, we've got Mingo Creek, of course. You know what? Cancel that. You two can cancel that. I need you to conquer this area first. You go for that. And... actually, no. Why am I giving you that? you know, I'll give you the shit job. I'll let you guys just hold the north. The north. Ah, and that little bit there. Okay. Hell's Skullfuckers. I love that name. That should be on the site. That's... Wow. Like, I know I turned on the whole power division thing, just so that way we've got some new names, but oh my god, that just sounds amazing. I want a tank with that on. Oh, so good. Right. So, also what I'll do with this, well, what is it? Once we've been able to take out this area, and once I've sort of pushed more into this area, I can actually then experiment with the Bandits Canadian War, of course. I will experiment with the Jaeger attacks, because previously when I attempted to do this, the game would crash. I do not know if there is, a, yeah, I don't know if there is actually any kind of, if the Jaeger attacks works, or power drop attacks works. Right, let's try and speed this up a bit, because obviously we're waiting, and he's taking forever. Oh my god, it's also kicking off. And the great fucking lag spike war has begun. As you can see, the Brotherhood of Steel... Sorry. I should do it in the proper voice. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Great Lag Wars of 2285. On the west coast, we have the Brotherhood of Steel. They are a very dominant nation, securing most of the wasteland and giving the people of the wasteland a hard time. Children of the... And in the second part, we have the children of people of the wasteland. Though in my opinion, they're children because they are just immature sad sacks. And, of course, they have suffered gross defeats before, but holy snap in a crackle, the children of the gate come back swinging. They have both forces in the north and the south. It is a bit like a civil war, but not the blue and grey kind. We also have the Phantasma Cartel. They almost were called Fantasia, but Disney, still alive at this point, gave them the copyright strike. So now, the Phantasma Cartel, sour in their defeat, are now desperately trying to hold their ground against the onslaught of the children at the gate. So, in the north, we have Canada, who is part of the Phantasma Cartel, but for some reason, they have decided not to enter into a war with the north. You'd think them being Canadians, they'd go crazy, but then you remember, they are Canadian, so they probably don't want to cause a fuss. Anyway, that's all the news we have on the Great Lag Wars of 2285. We'll be back in a few moments. Or we'll continue on, but we'll just pretend we're a TV thing. There we go. Oh my dear lord, the lag. It says we're 64-bit frames. Why? Why you lag? Lag this be? Not good it be. Jaeger's computer it cannot handle. Alright. Right, please, for the love of holy godfire, do this right. Okay, there we go. I hate this part of the world. It's so terrible. I don't know why troops... I mean, it's probably because it's all... Oh, it's marsh, that's why. It's not mountain, it's marsh. No, it is also mountain, so it basically sucks. And because the, like, supplies and everything are absolute garbo, yeah, it's terrible. Oh my goody aunt. Yes, how does one create new technology? Power station, civilian power grid, which cord allows a state to be cored. Oh! Shit, son, okay. I can see clearly now, I need that thing. Right. Where's the one that allows me to core? Electricity? No. There's nothing that allows me to make advanced technology. This is shit. Oh, no. I forgot about you. Well, almost forgot about you. There's other things. I'm also planning on building some radar centers just to try and see if we can, like, peek a sneak over at, what battery? That blends. Nah, let's stick with that. We'll go with that, though. Nuclear bombing. Right, so how do I get that building? Requires civilian power grid. Ah, requires basics. Wait, so hang on. Let me just cancel that strategic destruction because I've blown too much. So, electricity. Advanced generator. Civilian. Wait, what? Civilian power grid. Where's civilian power grid? There should be civilian power grid nearby? Have I missed it? No, there's electricity. Okay, basic generator, correct? Yes, power station. Then advanced generator, so I get that. And then basic power plant, nuclear reactor. It's not civilian, though. I still can't research this shit. Holy shit. Right, well, we'll get the basic generator going. Yes. See what happens. If we do that, maybe the game will let us have it. Though, I'm a little confused as to how this... I'd like to know, like, civilian power grid. Civilian power grid requires technology. What technology is that? Dun dun dun. Ooh, the Grand Tribes. That's 160. Purified, advanced. Aqua. The most useless of goddesses. Civilian power grid? No, that's all amphibious training. Which doesn't actually do anything. I don't know whether they were just throwing this to the side to try and, like, say, hey guys, that's really stupid. But yeah. Stuff. Maho. Yeah, I can't see anything. Like, I honestly cannot... Well, we'll go back to the whole advanced centrometric radar, just so that way I can buff it up and go... and, like, have the ability to sneaky poodles. Ah, good. Fantastic. Okay, you are in position, and that's fantastic. Right. Oh, oops. Did not mean to do that. That was a very... I prematurely frontlined. But this happens to all the new commanders. Anyway, I am merely going to let my main army up here do it, because obviously they can handle. But I want to give this guy an opportunity to level up whilst he's doing shit. I'll also nudge you boys down south to... Is this close? Actually, I think this is closer. Because we need to do Pennsylvania. And if you do move to Pennsylvania, you should be, finger quote, in range. Yes, you are all in range. Fantastic. Oh dear. Wait. No, this is on our side. That's good. Jesus Christ. We've got loads of factions now kicking off. They are going crazy for it. And the Phantasma Cartel has once again updated itself, so it's still kicking off. GG. It's all kicking off. They're like toddlers screeching over the phone. Yes, because toddlers use phones now. Well, they do, but it just means lag for me, which is not good at all. Right, anyway, let us quickly save, because knowing Sod's Law, I'm going to probably attack them, and then the Phantasma Cartel is like, fuck off! And then, yes. Not fun. Right. Attack! So sorry, Mr. Native American. We are truly sorry, but... Mine! Boom! Uh-oh. Oh, no! Wait, seriously? I mean, it's annoying because it means we have to, like, watch whatever. But the good news actually is that because they're losing quite badly, though no one's going for fucking New York. For the people of these wastelands. Nope. The cause is losing its own cause. Uh-oh. I'm loving the fact that Yakima joined the right nation. And I'm feeling sad as well. I'm really hoping those fuckers stay alive. I believe you'll be alive for long enough for me to kill you. Oh yeah. Broken Coast broke. Wait. You better not be serious. No, New York is invading. Also, really? Oh, they actually added that. That's actually quite nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm legit happy about that. Only because that was really fucking annoying previously. So, I do appreciate them putting that in. Oh shit, probably I should look at the war that I'm fighting, right? Yeah, sorry. How you doing? You all good? Right. So yeah, what I'll do is once we've taken care of Mingo Creek, and once I've researched one more thing, which will be the closest one, that one, shock tactics, which will be fine. I'll then grab them onto getting the plasma energy weaponry, which will hopefully mean that our guys will be able to fully utilize some things. I couldn't, despite me having a look-see. For argument's sake, we'll do it this way, so that way to prove my point. I can't research this. Or the game will just shit on my face and say, what you want about, Mr. Jaeger? Of course you can research this. I'm just going to make you look like a liar in front of your subscribers. The Mexican Brotherhood's return! Yes! I thought you died! Yes, of course, Mexican Brotherhood! Oh, I love it. Oh, I want to hug you. And your tortilla. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm not even putting it on. I'm seriously happy about that. Oh, I love it. Fucking love it. Oh, I'm so happy. I will protect this with my life. I will protect that face. That face of serious Mexicanness. Oh, Mexican Brotherhood of Steel. I will defend you. Anyway, let's get back to the war at hand. There we go. Yes, so the good news is the Brotherhood of Steel, by the way, is actually up, if you hadn't noticed. We will try and do something to strike an alliance with them, but I am determined to have all of the United States under my control, because the Western Brotherhood of Steel is a little dickish, considering the fact that they were really anti anyone else coming along. So, like, I'm thinking we're not really... we are liberating the world of this thing. Because these guys are literally like, look, let's remember why we don't want to nuke each other. But we should also, like, try and make the wasteland a better place. That's literally all these guys want, right? They're not the fucking... Synths are terrible and a curse towards everything. Also, anything new, I highly die and hate it. I want it to go poo-poo. Like, you know, Mr. Eldon Wankerston towards Boston there. So, yeah, I want these guys to be the dominant ones. Because, you know, they are awesome. Like I'm talking about how anti-whatever, and then we have this song come on. Right. Fuck it. We might as well come in now. Speed this war up. $3K. And done. Annoyingly, though, we have to wait until New Victoria disappears before we can win that one, which is a bit of a shame. But hey-ho. Something. Anyway, go back to what you were going to do originally, which is you go there and prepare to do that. And you go over to there and prepare to do that. Not exactly looking forward to this, because obviously gonna have to go through you, Phantasma. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Simon City is winning. Like, I don't think Simon City would win, but it looks like Simon City is in fact winning, considering they're up against the nation that's bigger than them. They even have convoys and more factories, whereas you have... Yeah, you're out of population, whereas you still got, like, a shitload. GG. Maybe they're... I don't know. Maybe they'll win. Maybe they won't. Well, either way, we're still going to have to deal with it. But hey-ho. Might as well start constructing. Well, actually, that said, there's a shitload of whatevers, so... there's a fair amount of stuff going on there, but that's okay. Ottawa and bloody Montreal looks like they've either stopped fighting or they are fighting. I don't know. They're already there. Holy shit. Bloody difference. Right, how are we doing on building shit? 12 days. Good. Right. I will declare... Also, I will save, just in case, because, you know, shit will happen. And Jose. Right, you declare. Actually, wait, before I do, Oh, no. Extra supplies. Boom. There we go. Let's take some time and just get my guys ready to go. Mainly for this guy's sake. Because he kind of needs the preparation thing going up. So, like, if we can get some chances to prepare. Also, you need to move up. And, oh, what a dope. Oh, no, you're, like, just in enemy territory. Fuck. Ah, shit. Okay. Ooh. Somebody just got taken. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a dramatic update in the form of the big lag wars of 2285. It looks like the... Oh, snap. It looks like the Phantasma forces have in fact now been defeated. Yes, that's right. The Phantasma... Oh, motherfuckers. Canadian Brotherhood of Steel. It looks like the Brotherhood of Steel have been able to successfully destroy the Phantasma forces. That's correct. And now one would hope that they'd be at war with the... Oh boy, the fucking people of Wasteland. Oh, fuck's sake. And unfortunately now, because of this dramatic change of events, it looks like the war has in fact ended. The Phantasma cartel have in fact fallen apart. And now... nothing will happen because the Brotherhood of Steel is fairly dominant and we've got to deal with all of that shit. Wait, hang on. Oh no, they're fighting over the... Wait, what? Is that NCR? Nope, they're... What? Eh? Oh, there are Phantasmas nearby, but unfortunately we've got the Brotherhood of Steel right in fucking front of us, which is not great. Which means I'm going to have to piss them off. Am I still at war with these guys, though? Yes, regretfully so. And, oh great, I'm now working with the Phantasma cartel. That's just super peachy. Not at all a problem there. Right, well, sod it. We're just going to have to manage. I just preferred not to go to war with these guys. Right. Shazum, Shazum. You, up north. I know you haven't got an airbase, but we're about to nick one. People of the Wasteland. People of the Wasteland. That's fine. Right. Plasma. So yeah, now I'm going to be researching Exo 1 suits when I get the chance. I will say, the units for different nations have actually varied themselves up a lot more now, and it's actually pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Hey, Ronto's gone. Ronto, Ronto, way. Ship jokes for the win. Right, New Ontario will be mine. You boys get ready to move, and I could do a dick move and attack Otter City with Jaeger. Maybe I could attack North Montreal. You know what? Let's experiment with that whole airborne thing. Because we might as well. Cargo Zeppelins, I think, is probably our best option. I will hire 150. Don't actually think I need all of that, but you know what? Let's just roll for it for now. We'll obviously test to see whether or not we can, in fact, go to war with these guys with that option. But there we go. Who? Oh yeah, the suppression thing, because that, yeah, of course, fun, yay. Oh god. People's, oh, and they're not at war with each other. Of course they're not at fucking war with each other. Because they're all best buds, aren't they? Why? Fuckers survived 2 wars. You got conquered, and then you didn't get conquered. Wow. Wait, Canada has a point here? How? Oh no, the Sorrows now have it. I was very impressed for a second there. Right, okay. That's going to be a bit of a pain. I might do a dick move and just, like, possess the nation and be like, hey, Heaven's Gate! Or, hey, people of the wasteland, you want to go to war with the Brotherhood of Steel. They're assholes. They don't represent people, right? Fucking, That said, the majors for the war are still Sorrows, New Victoria, and Boneyard, so absolutely no reason for these guys to be attacked. But, hey-ha! Troll Warren's actually doing pretty dope, considering. I think they were formerly Caesar's Legion, and then, obviously because Caesar's Legion went to shit, they were like, oh no, Caesar's Legion's still in that. So, they were probably some other random faction. No, they were part of the original Phantasma cartel, which then died, and then they became the new ones. Yeah. Yeah, logic. Right, cool. Anyway, question. North Montreal, how much shit do you have? You have 21 to 25, but I have 9 units of fairly strong-ish dudes. Right, let us try, and save. Let us see what we can do with this. Right, you lads. Fallschirm Jaeger drop. Onto you. No. Yeah, you. Right, no. You. Yeah. Not entirely where I wanted you to go, but sure. There you go. Air supply. You. Boom. Yep, game crashed. I had a feeling. Yep. Still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Right, don't know what you can see. Yeah, you can't see anything. Basically, I've got a Paradox Crash Reporter in front of me. It does not work. Like how with the Steam community, apparently I can access this. Can I access this with the Steam? Yeah! I could access the overlay in the error report. Anyway, yeah. So we're back. So unfortunately, that means, yeah, sadly we can't use air power because we've basically, yeah, the game would crash now, which really sucks. That is a very big shame because I actually quite like that as a concept. But unfortunately, we cannot use air forces or Fallschirmjäger attacks or paratrooper attacks to get what we want, which is a shame. I think naval invasions still work. If not, then, well, shit. But if that's the case, then I'll go from, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but I hope we don't have to worry about it, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, how much is the Canadian Brotherhood of Steel big? Oh, they haven't got any divisions. Ooh. Okay, this is a dick move, I know, but this will save me a lot of fucking aggro. This is going to bite me in the arse, though, because unfortunately now what we're going to be doing is signing ourselves our way to a shitload of war, unless some miracle happens and the Children of the Gate somehow, like, go to war with, Heaven's Gate go to war with the Western Brotherhood, which I doubt. But they're all fucking Brotherhood. That's the difficulty. They're all Brotherhood of Steel. I really wish the Phantasma Cartel would, like, do something. Come on, Canada, please. That said, if you could win the war against New Victoria, that would be nice. That'd be an improvement. Right, anyway, there we go. Like how the game just knows that. Like, I've just booted this thing up. GG. Anyway, hello. Claire. Yes, please. Really sorry. Because, shit. Zerg! Zerg, Zerg, Zerg. Just hurry the fuck up. Yep, there we go. Yep, the big one's about to start. Yeah, we're going to have all the people at war with us. So, this area won't be under our control, but at least we have the satisfaction of knowing that they're a long, long, long way away. And I have Navy. Right, so... No! Mexico! Why? I wanted to protect you. Now I have to kill you. Oh. Oregon, Santa Rose. Oh boy. And Simon's still winning. Question. Who are you friends with? Oh, good. That's good to know. You're what you... Oh, boy. Yeah. So, yep, there we go. Sad news. Right, so XO1PA, yes? Motherfuckers! I was right! You can't research it! So, wait, if I was... Right, okay, question. Right. If I did that and the thing said yes... Right. So, I was right, wasn't a liar... You can't research it. There we go. I have some essence of clarity. Clarity? Of, well, you can't even research this, though. Which, truth be told, I don't know why you want to, because I think it's... Is it worse or better? No, yeah, it's worse. Yeah, so all we have is T51PA. We cannot use XO1 or XO2 Mark II. Shame. Anyway, right. You research... And you research. You on to motorization, dear sir. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do to wrap things up is we're going to quickly win this battle and, like, take them over or whatever. Oh, suddenly they arrive. Push north and go into that. Push. Suddenly they have resistance. Cheeky fucks. Push up there, secure that. Skinwalkers declared war on the pass. What? Who's Skinwalkers? I'm assuming there's a fact. Oh, there they are. Oh, on the pass. Who are they on what faction? Dude, this could be a sign. Please join the Heaven's Gate. Please join Heaven's Gate. Or better still, Phantasma Cartel. Join the right faction, my darling. Start another big war, please. Oh. Oh dear. Ooh, the Enclave of Chicago. Ooh! I wondered when they declare war. Right, they've given up. Good. Right. You make your way toward... You know what? I'll be a dick to those dudes. Ah, shit, no I can't. Wait, no I can. I can. Boom. There we go. Problem solved. Who are you? Are you friends with anyone? No. You don't like me, and I am fully aware of that. Right. Otter City. I'm going to do kind of a double take and declare war on both of yous. Which sounds dickish, I know, but I don't care. It's hilarious. It's annoying that we don't have to resist problems. Yeah, because they'll all be over down there. Ugh. Right, question. How are we doing on the whole construction? Yeah. Because the thing is, we're going to have a constant series of problems. But we're building. I think I've set this up like years ago. In actual in-game years. And yeah. GG. Right, Scorpion Bites are losing. Holy shit. How big is the Enclave? Like, how big? 28 versus 25. Okay, so they're not exactly big. But the Brotherhood, the Enclave probably have power suits, and the Scorpions don't, which is not a surprise. Oh! Yes! Go Canada! Fucking love you. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up for today, because we have been going on for pretty much an hour. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking with the channel, and thank you very much for dealing with the whole issues regarding episode releases. But fingers crossed, touch wood, that is behind me, and we can now look forward to a future of constant warfare. Yay! Oh god. Anyway, we'll catch up with you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.